Hello and welcome back to the Comedy Lounge for another Friday night. We are here for Australians' Best Comedian of 2025. We have got a bunch of comedians facing off, pros in the second half, we got amateurs in the first. They're facing off for a massive payout, probably the biggest paying comp in the country. Crazy. Let's go for a venue walkthrough, see what acts are here. We'll chat to some customers maybe. And yeah, just join me with me and my maracas and microphones as I say hello to the public. Hello, how are we? I'll say hi better than that, guys. That was just a quick hello. Alrighty, how are we, guys? Hello. We are live on the YouTube. No. You're avoiding me, so I'm going to force you. You're already here. Okay. What's happening?
Well, I was having a good day.
I know, until this happens.
Yeah.
It's pretty tragic.
What's happening with you? Tell me more about you.
I'm doing great. How quick did I go from Hawaii to country club, by the way? I just chucked on a jacket and tucked in the shirt.
It is. Look, yeah, you do look like a trust fund baby. You look like you're about to go yachting with the boys.
Well, they just said I couldn't get on stream looking how I was.
Right.
This was open.
Yeah.
I have a wife beater on.
That's right.
It's not nice.
You look like you're about to go shopping at Mortimer's.
But you look fantastic, man.
Thank you very much. My girlfriend bought me this for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. You look like you're about to do my accounting. I love it.
Well, that's the real whole vibe I try to give, you know what I mean? Like, I like a mid-level office worker. That's my...
I love
general vibe.
I'm so behind in my taxes. If you could help me, that would be fantastic.
Oh man, I owe $7,000 in taxes right now, so I'm probably not the best.
Let's go, me too.
Really?
I like and subscribe, and then comment how we can make 14 grand between us
like and
to
subscribe.
Get tax-free, baby.
If you're down on your taxes, like and subscribe.
Oh, 100%. How do you think you're going to go tonight?
Honestly, I'm just going to do my set. And if it goes well, that's good. If it doesn't, then...
You're in the pro spot, yeah?
Yes, in the semi-pro spot. I'm very... They called it the pro spot, but under my name, it said semi. So I don't know what that means. But
that's a little stab. That's a little subtle stab.
Yeah. Oh, look. More people for you to interview.
Oh yeah, I'll get to them. Just so that I'm staying locked in for 10 more minutes with you.
Oh fuck.
So how did you go? Oh yeah, fuck, we can swear.
Okay.
How did you go about writing a new 5 minutes for this?
Were we supposed to have a new 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's a fresh 5.
Is it really? Okay, well...
Or at least a 5 you haven't been paid for up there, I'm pretty sure.
I'll let you know in about 10
You
minutes.
started sweating so quickly.
I'll let you know in about 10 minutes.
I will interview someone. I'll let you work that out. You're a gangster.
When does this come out, by the way?
Oh, this is live.
This is live?
Yeah, they're seeing us right now.
Am I allowed to plug my show?
I'm being told not to.
Oh,
but do you know sign language?
Tickets. No, I don't.
All right, fuck it. No tickets, hit them.
Come to my show. It's called O Mythologic. Run-in night, February 15th, 9 p.m. Check it.
Alrighty, the things that this place does. Community. Hello, Sandy. Hello. We are here with Sandy. How are you? Are you excited for the show tonight?
Yeah, super excited.
Oh, yeah? You come here quite often, I believe. You're a big fan of the comedy?
I work there.
Yeah, Sandy work here, guys. Yeah, you didn't have to say it in past tense. We're just going to skim over that part. But you going to have a good night?
Yes, I'm here to support Jetro, though. I'm sorry for the other comedians, but Jetro's going to
Jetro's fantastic. Yeah. Well, there he is. Let's have a chat to Jetro, you reckon?
Yeah.
All righty, let's go get him.
It's very busy, though. Which is... Oh, shit.
No, pa.
Oh, we're already here. I didn't even get to say no. Damn. How are you, bro?
Good, and
you?
you?
We'll just move over here so the bar has some space.
Yep.
They keep telling me not to clam
Is
the
this
walkways.
live on YouTube?
Yeah, this is
Oh,
live.
shit, I've been
say
watching the Gong
hi.
Show.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the same as the Gong.
Yeah,
Man,
same.
you should text some family at home, be like, I'm live, come check me.
Yeah. Familia, véame en Instagram, estoy acá.
Yeah, that's it, yeah, keep going, man.
The abuela, the primos, the mom, the father, the cousin, the everybody.
Get them all in. How are you, man?
Yeah, very excited. Today I'm competing.
Yeah, what slot? Amateur or pro?
The amateur.
Yeah.
Suddenly grow big balls and said, you know what, I'm going to sign up for the pro. But yeah, Sarah said Not yet.
You could still qualify for the amateur spot, I
Yeah,
reckon.
I reckon I actually feel that it was a good idea because I feel comfortable and I'm going to enjoy instead of being terrified. Like, come on, the pro today is like against Rory Lowe, Evan Willie.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
no, it's
Rory
just-
Lowe is unstoppable. But I think you're probably one of the best open micers that we do have. Like one of the best,
thank
you know?
thank you.
Like you did your own show. If they spoke Spanish, that's wild. You know what they learned? They learned just for your show. They're like, you know what? I got to know what this guy's saying.
I reckon there is like 5,000, but only 100 have enough money to pay the team.
That's it. Oh, sweet. How do you think you're going to go tonight? 3 minutes and new material?
I feel confident. I am doing like a new bit that I have never done here before.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually don't know. Does it have to be 100% new material, or
I think
can
it's
I do?
new to this venue. Because it's just
Yeah.
too hard to police because there's so many open mics and so many clubs
Yeah.
around the world.
Yeah.
People do it. It's like, how do you know if it's like that's the first time?
Yeah.
But we know it's the first
Yeah,
time
so-
in this venue.
Yeah, okay. Then in that case, yes, I'm gonna go. Just last minute change. I'm gonna do new material, 100% new material that I have never done in this.
Oh, 50% new. The
No,
producer just said.
100%.
You just
50,
said 50.
Oh.
Yeah, 50-50, I guess.
Then we roll back to the old. Newish, yeah.
Newish.
Half of it is newish.
Well, that was the producer, and then that's the executive producer. So she trumps all.
If she gives
newish.
green light, yeah.
So yeah, no, you're happy. You're rolling with the punches.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
You look so composed as well. I've seen so many of these comics. Look at them all. They look so nervous. They're shitting themselves, and you're loving life. Look at the smile, man.
I guess that the Gong Show just like prepares you for like your ego gets such a thick skin, like your self-esteem, that now this without being gonged is just like easy peasy.
Yeah, it's like you got 3 minutes of me now, prick. You can't fucking gong me off.
yeah.
Somehow you still see the plates come up. You're like, what the hell, man? Shin runs out. He puts the gong down. Bong.
Like the actual food plates, just like
Yeah.
fuck him off.
So that's a wooden board. Don't you know holding a wooden board up to a Spanish man is fucking offensive? Do you know history? I don't even know if that's offensive. I don't know history.
It's not here. Nothing is offensive.
I just found out, by the way, I'm 1/8 Spanish.
You're wow.
1/8 Spanish.
Eso.
What up?
Felicitaciones.
Yeah, I straight away got on ChatGPT and I googled. I looked up like, what is my N-word?
My what?
My N-word. What's my? I wouldn't tell me. I had to like look up reclaimed words.
ChatGPT was like, oh.
I got it there in the end.
What were the candidates?
Grotto.
Grotto?
Yeah, is that a word?
I think that in Spain they say that, but that means nothing.
No.
No. Actually,
Damn.
there's a venue in Scarborough called El Grotto, so it's like
Those fuckers. We should bring them down. You know. What do you think is like the word? What's that word? I'm saying ow like I'm more than 1/8.
Hijo de puta. Hijo de puta.
I would not be able to repronounce that.
It's son of a bitch.
Alrighty.
Hijo de puta. What else we have? I'm gonna just ramble, say many. Hijo de puta de la concha tu madre, cabrón de mierda, te gusta el pico,
If you get
hijo
us
la perra.
cancelled in Spain, that is awesome. Alright, I'm going to keep on keeping on.
Yes,
You're an
pleasure
absolute
to see
legend.
you.
Good luck tonight. I'll
Thank
come
you so
see
much.
you throughout the night and see how we go. We're kicking off in about 2 minutes.
Yoo-hoo!
I'll
See ya.
I'll chat to the MCs in the green room and yeah, let's kick this off. Oh, Grant Masha, what's happening, mate?
Hey man, how's it going?
How are you today? Hey, you're fresh from 100% Scottish comedy.
Oh yeah, that's it.
How did it go?
Really good. It was a fun gig.
Yes.
Yeah, sold out. Really fun. Good. Yeah.
Are you on this heat? I thought you were on next week.
I'm not on this here. I just came to say hello and have a drink and watch the show and
Just
see
here to see you, mate.
watch a bunch of crushers make some money.
Yeah. That's the best we can hope for.
Yeah. How you doing, Dan?
What's going on? Anyone you want to shout out? We're live to the net.
Who's competing tonight?
Oh, a bunch of nobodies.
Oh, that's not very
Nah,
nice.
they're great. They're fantastic. We do have an awesome lineup
All right.
tonight.
Good.
I think Rory Lowe's on.
Bro, there you go. I reckon he's going to win it. So
Yeah, probably.
that's my money's on him.
So, I'm going to go to the green room.
Thanks,
Good
man.
to see you, bud. That is Grant Mustard. He's a fantastic comedian, one of Perth's best Scottish comedians. Just navigating the sea of people. We will get here eventually. They will not divide us. Hello, mate. 2 words. That was 3 words, that motherfucker. Hey, 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 what is happening? What's poppin', guys? We're kicking off in like 2 to 3 minutes, I believe. So I've just got to do some filler in the space. You're our MC tonight, I believe.
I am indeed, thank you.
Tell us about it. Tell us about
Well,
what
Me, it was the money, and yeah, and my love of watching people progress through the ranks of comedy and up the ladder to bigger and brighter things.
You pronounced bombing wrong. Are we going?
You lost? No, actually. Never mind, continue.
These producers, man, I'm telling you, they're interrupting our goddamn stream. So
Unprofessional. We've got 2 people in here that are just getting in the zone for the competition.
I know, these 2 right
Yeah,
here. Give them a
yeah.
little peep on the camera.
Yeah.
They're just, stressing, and I'm here just chatting
getting
shit.
in their way. And we've got Eddie here who's finishing the show later
Oh, yeah,
on.
Eddie, he's one of my favourite comedians in the whole
One of my
world.
favourite people in the world. She's my favourite comedian because I happen to be married to her.
Oh, yeah, if you
You've
didn't
got a
say
very
that,
bony
you'd-
bum.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so skinny, you don't realise. Like, you went to put your hand around me, you're like, it's still going, it's still
touch me
going.
on belly button.
Yeah, that's my spine, mate.
He's a very attractive man, isn't he?
Oh, sometimes.
No, I'm not leaving you. Oh.
There's Leo
Here he
Abs.
comes.
How are you, brother? We're
Good.
live on the net. I don't know,
You
the
can't
camera.
look at the
I'm not
camera.
live. Like, I don't have like the Neuralink in. That would be crazy.
Right,
Jack
I'll hand you
Smith,
back.
What's happening, mate?
There you go, mate.
Thank you.
Oh, this is our sound
Hello.
check.
I'd just like to say we're going to start in 5 minutes, tops.
5?
Yeah.
Ah!
Seated, and then we'll get the show going.
Oh, Sam, you heard it from the man himself. That's the guy that pushes the button. So, Jack,
Yeah.
tell us about your look.
My look.
Your
this
style.
This was the only clean shirt I had. Classic black. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I rock it pretty fucking.
What's your favourite tattoo? I noticed you got a bunch on you.
Probably me sloth.
Oh, you sloth?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That is cool. What's your least favourite tattoo? That's the big one. Because I got one, and that is my least favourite tattoo.
What is your tattoo?
Oh, I was one of those idiots that went to Bali, crashed a scooter, got on someone's shoulders, shirtless, swung Sweet Caroline. And that was in a restaurant. That wasn't even a pub. But I got someone that put this emoji on me and 3 other people that I have not met since that Bali trip.
What is it meant to mean?
It's like a winky face emoji. Yeah, I got it on the wrong foot. Everyone did it so they could wink together, and I was like, fuck, I didn't think this through.
No, I got my star sign on my shoulder, and that's half getting covered up already.
Oh
so-
yeah, do you have like any Japanese words that said like water or breathe or anything like that?
No, I don't have anything like that.
No, you said no cliches here.
He's got a Japanese dinner up here. Is that squid?
Snake.
Nice to say.
Yeah, end of its tail's there, so goes around the neck.
Is that
down
the
arm.
Tui's Extra Dry logo?
No, that's Glenfiddich, so that's what I'm drinking now.
Oh,
It was
right.
One of the first single malts I got into, so.
Okay, chill out. I know I got the jacket on, but don't rub it in. I can't afford the fancy stuff, all right? Alrighty, well, thank you very much, Jack. I'm going to continuing on. Hello, Sarah.
Hello, Lou. You ready to go, Lou? Yes. You guys ready to wrap it up?
I reckon we're ready to wrap this up. We're ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's go. You heard it from the boss herself. Let's do this. Alrighty, guys. Come join me at halftime. We'll go interview some more people, see how they went. We'll talk to the winners, the losers, everything in between. Enjoy yourself, and I will see you in the half.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome MC to the stage, Lou Conrad!
You alright?
very weak performance from you lot. Are you all right? Yes, it's good. My name's Lou. I'm going to be chatting at your faces throughout the evening. Welcome to the Comedian of the Year competition. Woo! Half of you don't know what you've come to. So look at you just looking over at her homework. Look at that. We've got 2 sections of this competition tonight. You've got on your tables, you've got your voting forms, I believe, for the first bit and the second bit. And it's down to you whether you could make or break the careers of these people. Hurrah! Yes! Yeah! We're going to start tonight with the novice comics that will come up and try and make you fucking laugh. Some of them will be brilliant! And that's it, that's all I've got. This is brilliant. Let's find out a little bit about you before we go. You've got your pens, you're all ready to go? Listen, look at you, look at your level. Who's chatting at the back of the room? I won't have it. Bit of discipline, please. This is a very, very important night. We're making or breaking careers. Thank you, one person patronising me with a clap there. Oh, don't it? Sounds like I haven't put my knickers on. The flaps have gone. Don't. I don't know how you women cope in this heat with this. I've got my chub rub pants on. I've got everything. Honestly, if I don't, they've got a mind of their own. I've been clapping and flapping around bloody Perth. It's disgusting. Half of them are stuck to me now. You're young. You're a beautiful young lady. You wait till your giblets drop and then you fucking... Then you'll be waiting. Oh my God, and if you get a waft of onions, I can only apologise. Sorry about that. It's horrendous, isn't it? What's your name, sir? Kane, of course it's Kane. Hello, Kane. Look at you with the body language that's just going, get the fuck away from me. Tell the menopausal woman with the onion fanny to leave me alone! No, you're wrong, Kane. I'm in. Are you banging this lovely lady? Yeah, oh, smash it. Oh, you're engaged, you're so proud of that. Oh, you're married to it. Are you married to it? Oh, you are, yeah. Lovely, you're so proud of that. Good for you. Has he ever uncrossed his arms before, or is it an affliction? Just very protective body language there, Kane. And you're on the front row like, what a fucking idiot. What a fool! What have you done? Was it your choice to sit at the front row? Was it? Kane! You fucking muppet! I can't believe it. Have you voted in a competition before, Kane? No. You didn't even know what was happening tonight, Kane. Do you know where you are? Are you on witness protection? Should you be in a shelter somewhere with your... And are you really married to this wonderful lady? You really are. Good. Blink twice at me, Kane, if you need help. Fucking hell, Jesus. How the fuck did you end up with that? Fuck. What was your name, my love? Kayla. Where's your voting slip, Kayla? Oh my God, let's get Kayla a voting slip. Have you all got your voting slips? Yes. Oh, you'll get them. They'll be coming round in a minute. It's very important. You're making or breaking lives, Kayla. We've got 8 people in the first section. Yeah, you all sound really up for it. We've got 8 people in the first section. Yes! Oh my God, and the winner of this heat for the novice rounds, they'll go through to the next rounds and the next rounds, and then if they get through to the final, whoever wins this novice round, they'll go home with $2,000. I know, look at it, Kane! It's more than you could ever have dreamed of! What do you do, Kane? Are you a comedian? You're not on this list tonight, are you? No, I didn't think so. Kane, what do you do in real life? You're an operator. What, in a hospital? Or... Because I'm not going to lie to you, I wouldn't fucking trust you with my bits and pieces. You operate machinery. You play with joists. Oh, I play with joists. On a regular weekend. You're probably like me in Chicago. Was it Kaylee? Yeah. Kayla! Yeah, Kayla. When he's away, you've got your special joists in your best side cabinet. Keep you going, innit? Yeah, drilling away. Weirdly, weirdly, a mate, I wasn't going to start the competition like this, but weirdly, a mate of mine bought me like this industrial fucking dildo was. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, happy birthday, I have a dildo. I was like, oh, I think she got it off eBay. Right, yeah, right. And it was one of them ones that had 45 settings. No, Kayla, why would it have 45 settings? What do you need that for? Fuck me. And also, it was one of them plug-in ones, you had to plug it into the wall, right? And there is no dignity in squatting on your skirting board to try and get yourself up. Fuck me, 45 settings, it's disgusting. All we want while they're out operating fucking joists or whatever we're doing is like that. Wang it on, get the job done, get on with the hoovering. That's what we want, isn't it? Fuck's sake. Blokes, oh God, yeah, I'm going to take my time down there. Don't! Get the fuck on with it, we've got shit to do. Right. Hello, sir, who are you? Phil, of course you're fucking Phil. And does he? I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. It's the heat, and just you wait till you young women, all your wombs die, and you'll be fucking... Listen to that. Dead! Yeah, it's dead. And then you come out here in all this heat and you're like, love it. Sorry, I'm overexcited, Phil. Phil, have you ever voted in a competition before, Phil? Great chat, Phil. Brilliant. We're going to get everybody forms, but what you're going to do is you're going to watch the first 8 acts of the novice section. You're going to vote on your little forms who you like the best and who you want to go through to the next rounds. And as I said, there will be maybe up to 6 people that will go through tonight, and everybody that gets through tonight will go home with $100. Yes! I know, what a time to be alive. Kane, you're readdressing your life choices now, aren't you? Of course you bloody will. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a bumper night tonight, so we'll get on with this first section. Are you ready for your first wonderful contestant of this section? Will you please welcome to a round of applause. It's hard going on first in the competition, so give him all the love. Give him all the love. Please welcome Deepak Chandrasekhar. No, yeah? No? Lovely. Oh, do you know what? Wouldn't it be funny if you all put 10 out of 10 on his and he won? Wouldn't it be? Right, fuck that. That was a practice. You were shit at the clapping anyway. Let's go again. Put your hands together in a clapping motion. Louder, louder. Please welcome Brett Henderson.
I did think about coming out as Deepak, but I don't like faces anymore. I'm currently dating a single mum. The best thing about dating a single mum is sandwiches without crust. It's actually Lois during Bluey, but who's counting? She's got a 4-year-old son, my stepson, and having a son in today's world that's not yours is pretty bloody awesome. It's like having your mate's Netflix login. I'm not paying for it. So I don't really care how the programming works out. At the moment, he's like playing me off against his dad, like trying to create a rivalry to get what he wants. The other day I took him to Disney on Ice, which was almost as good a performance as Ben Cousins on Ice. And we're driving home. We're driving home and he goes to me, he goes, "Can I have the window down?" I was like, "Nah, mate, you're 4. He goes, "Dad, let's me have the window down." I go, "Yeah." "Well, he let your mum down too." Back to chatting about Netflix. Has anyone seen Baby Reindeer? Sweet. You'll need that information for this joke, and if you haven't, here we go. My mate, I started comedy when Baby Reindeer come out, and my mate messaged me and he goes, "Oh, Baby Reindeer reminds me of you." I hadn't seen it. Yeah, I know. I hadn't seen it at this point though, so I looked it up and I was like, oh, cheers, bro. Does it remind you of me as a comedian, riding through all these issues to make a Netflix special and finally make it? He goes, nah, more the sexual deviant stuff. Who flirts with people to fill the emptiness inside. It's like, oh, Jesus, man, that's rough. Anyways, a couple more episodes, he gets in and it got pretty dark and he called me and he goes, oh man, sorry, it got super dark. Sorry to say it was about you. I was like, oh, what happened, bro? You never know. He goes, oh, he got sexually assaulted. And I was like, oh, that's dark to you, bro? I'm from a white trash family, mate. Sexual assault in a white trash family is like a cooking recipe in an Italian family. A family secret passed down from generation to generation. Each dish subtly different, yet essentially the same. But let me tell you this, no one's tastes as good as Nonna's. Thanks, guys.
Give it up for Brett Henderson! Brilliant start to the night. Everyone else is still doing 3-minute sets as well. Bluey, please put your hands together in a clapping motion. Clapping, clapping, louder, louder. Please welcome Jethro Gaynor!
Hello, hello, hola, hola, beautiful people. How are we? Great. My name is Jethro. I am from Chile, Latin America. Oh, thank you. Woo. I wish Australian immigration reacted like that. Apologies for the accent. My English is not very good, but fuck it. Tonight I give crack. What's so funny? I'm not from Australia, but I've been learning a lot about your culture. And so I have an Australian housemate and he showed me this trick with the Tim Tam and the cup of tea. You know it? Yeah? For the ones that don't know it, so he one day grabbed a Tim Tam, he bite one corner, and then he bite the other corner, and then he used the Tim Tam as a straw to snort cocaine. Shit, I've never seen that thing in my continent before. I was like, dude, that's so bad for your health, like overdose or diabetes. ¿Por qué no los dos? Oh, yeah. Guys, I've been in this country for a couple of years, and I wonder if this happens to you. Still up to this point, every week I cannot figure out, get inside my head, which weeks you take out the red bean or the yellow bean. Nobody knows in my street, nobody, there's one guy that knows, and we all copy what he does. That happened to you as well. Every week. And like, mate, if like the guy one day puts a blue bean, I will fucking go to Bunnings, buy a blue bean, put it outside my house to be part of this society. You know what you mean? And like recently, I think like a few weeks ago it happened, summertime, school holidays, the guy was not in the house. And the whole street, and the next day the truck was coming and the whole street were like, ay caramba. And I said that, they didn't, ay caramba, what are we gonna do? And I was like, okay, somebody has to take the initiative. So I said, ini, mini, mini, mo, dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo para darle alegría y cosa buena. Hey, Macarena, ah! Sorry, got carried away. Now the front line here is pregnant. So I put the red bean outside and the green bean. And of course, 10 minutes later, the whole street full of red bean and green beans. And of course, the next day, the recycling yellow bean comes. And I swear, the guy turns on my street and he's like, fuck, not again. I came with the wrong truck. Beautiful people, enjoy your night. Ciao, ciao.
Jethro Gaynor! Hit the round
As you can tell, I'm one of the younger ones here today, only 18 years old. So I don't have many things to worry about at the moment. You know, I still live with my parents, don't pay taxes. So at the moment, my brain space is only really full with two things, and that's music and sport. I would say women, but I'm here on a Friday night in the lead up to Valentine's. Completely out of the question. In terms of my sport, I'm a big one for cricket in the summer and soccer in the winter. And I'll talk about soccer for a second. I've got the shirt on, so why not? In terms of soccer, I've got family over in the UK, and there's very different expectations about soccer over there and soccer here. Here, when it comes to male kind of soccer or football supporters, there's nasty stereotypes around it in this country. The stereotypes around soccer is that the only people that watch or follow it are the pommies, the ethnics, and the homosexuals. With an English father, a Southern European mother, and a tendency to run away from all things with a pulse and a period, and he doesn't sport for me, straight away. Working on it. No, in terms of my music, I used to be a big fan of Kanye West. Until he effectively rightfully got cancelled by every cultural group in the world when he divorced Kim Kardashian. Fucking idiot. No, but all jokes aside, after all the Kanye anti-Semitism stuff, I turned my focus to Kendrick Lamar. And Kendrick's music is all about growing up, in the hood of Compton, Los Angeles, surrounded by drugs, peer pressure, and gang violence. Rock and roll. And I loved it. He raps about things and writes about things like not being able to fall asleep at night because of gunshots, which is someone that grew up in the city of Netherlands just really resonates with me on a personal level. But Kendrick Lamar has absolutely made it in life, and I'm going to get back to that point in a second. A bit about me is I grew up in a Baha'i faith community. Baha'i faith, that was me growing up. Baha'i faith, it's a religion, not a cult, I think. Still working on that. But a bit about Baha'i faith is that in terms of kind of sexual relationships and that kind of stuff, it's similar to kind of Christian or even Islamic fundamentalism in that regard. You went very wide-eyed, mate. I left my backpack at home, don't worry. No, but in terms of my Baha'i faith, that's a bit about me. I grew up in a household where if I hugged a woman, that's a thing, it's like. So keeping that in mind about me growing up, Kendrick Lamar has absolutely made it in life, because for him to still get me of all people to blast up the music in my car, roll down the windows, and sing along to the line, "Grown men never should bite their tongue unless you're eating pussy that smell like a stale plum." He's done something right. He's done something very right. Anyway, that's been me. Thanks for having me.
Give it up for Alex Hudson! 18. Oh dear. If I really old, I should be out there breastfeeding him in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got to get it where you can. Start the round of applause! Start the round of applause! Louder, louder, please welcome Leon
I got some bad news recently. I lost hearing, and they said you need to go see a specialist quite a lot. I went and saw the specialist, and he did all these tests. And he said, "You've got bone growing in your ear, it's going to get a lot worse, you're going to lose a lot of your hearing. You've got this condition called otosclerosis." Now, understandably, I was really upset, but I went home and thought, what I'll do is I'll research it. So I went home and researched it. Turns out Beethoven has the same condition, which makes total sense because he's a genius. I must be a genius too. And I figured there's two things I'll get out of this. The good news is I'll get some jokes. The bad news is I might not hear you laugh. Never worked out whether that's a good thing to say, but you laugh. So, but in case you're worrying about me, I went to see a psychologist, and after the 5th session, she said, "Let's wrap it up. Your life is better than mine." she wanted advice about doing stand-up comedy. Spent the last session thinking, oh, I should do stand-up comedy too. Anyway, she was on last week. She was shit. Yeah, and the people go, so you got this condition, you do stand-up comedy, you're so brave. And I'm like, no. The hardest thing in the world for me is asking a girl out. Anyway, I asked the girl out, she said yes. I'm actually joking, she asked me out at 4 a.m. in the morning over text. 4 a.m.? Are we friends or something more? Apparently we are now. So we had the conversation and it was amazing, and we were like, oh wow, wait, you're on the other side of the country. So we did 2.5 years long distance during the pandemic. People go, that must have been so hard. I'm like, no. The hard bit is now that she's living here with me in Perth. That's the hard bit. I think some people agree. And so she moved to Perth, and one of the first things she did was get car insurance. So she rang up the RAC and they said, we need some details. Can you give us your title? And she, what do you mean? You know, Mrs. Can I be a Ms? And they said, no, we don't have Ms. Okay, what have you got? I got Mrs., Miss, Lady, Madam. Can I be Lady? And said, oh, okay, so you're Lady Kate, which makes me Lord Leo. And the best bit is, someone rang up a few weeks later and said, can I speak to Lady Kate? And she thought she was talking to like some royal person. I'm like, no, sorry. And anyway, so we're settling together. Kate's actually earning more than me at the moment, which makes her the breadwinner, which is ironic because she's celiac. Yeah, it's not good. So I was going to show you something else. So, you know how like when you get... Anyway, you know how when you get couples, these people together, someone put Leo and Kate together and they said, you guys are the Titanic? Could have been a better movie, right? So I've been practicing.
Keep it going for Leo Max. Ooh, only a couple more acts left. Keep that round of applause going. Louder, louder, a bit more enthusiastic. Come on, let's go for it. Let's welcome Jack Smith.
All up, beautiful people. Nah, I'm just kidding. How you going? You alright? Oh, man. How you doing? Quite a little Clark Kent I got going with them, isn't it? You know? Go from a drug dealer to a barista, a real fucking quick, you know what I'm saying? Slinging crack to a bit of a long Mac, yeah? Smoking darts to studying the arts? Alright, hang in there guys, one more. Fuck boy to cuck boy. Nice, I'm just seeing where the line is, guys, you know? As you guys can tell, fan of lines. Alright, there we go, that's where it is. How are we doing? So, world's greatest shave's coming up, whereas my people call it charitable appropriation. What can we talk about? Fuck, I really probably should have been a bit more prepared than this. Do my worst. Oh, fuck yeah, nice. All right. Worst joke I got. All right, so I'm trying to be a better boyfriend. I really am. And my partner recently lost a couple of unwanted kilos. And I thought, beautiful, I'll compliment her on this. She told me, terrible thing to do after an abortion. Too far? I'll tell you what, we can do a little palate cleanser. Sound good? I'll give you my absolute cleanest joke, alright? So I was walking along the other day and I tripped over this pile of straw and I was just like, hey. Silly. Alright, so I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself. I'm a big fan of the pussy, you know, or as the Buddhists call it, the respawn point. Yeah. No, I've got a partner of 6 years, love her to bits. I don't really see what she sees in me, you know, like got no hair, no money, I'm more foreskin than shaft. I'm actually super terrified of getting stopped by Border Force one day. They're like, why are you smuggling this aardvark, you know? But yeah, it's 6 years. It's amazing, you know. I love it. But you know, like every day's the same after 6 years. How's your day? Not bad. How's your day? Not bad. Stop wanking on the good towels. You know what I'm talking about, hey? You look like you wank on towels. You laughed way too quickly too. It's crazy times we're living in, guys, you know? Anyone else feeling me? It's pretty crazy out there. Like house prices, higher than 2020 being cousins. Price of venison, that's a little dear. It's a silly one, isn't it? Alright, I'll finish up with this, guys, because it is crazy times. Did anyone else see Trump getting re-elected? No? Yeah? It's crazy. The last president before him to get re-elected was Obama. I guess orange really is the new black. Thanks, guys.
Jack Smith there! Also available for children's parties. We've got 2 more acts in this section. Put your hands together in a clapping motion. Louder, please welcome George Evans.
Comedy Lounge, make some noise! Yeah. How are we feeling? You feeling good? Yeah? I'm feeling pretty gay, I'm not gonna lie. Almost like I'm the gayest I've ever been right now, you know? Like in my 20s, I got up to a lot of what I would call mischief. You guys might just call like gay shit, you know? A lot of saunas, orgies, bathhouses, that kind of thing. I remember this one time I blew a guy in an alleyway behind a club in London, and the club was literally just called Gay. You could just hear house remixes of Kylie Minogue pumping out from inside. I remember being on my knees in this alleyway, looking up at this guy, Kylie Minogue ringing in my ears, a dick in my face, and thinking like, this is pretty gay. It seems pretty arbitrary now though, because I'm currently the gayest I've ever been, and I actually owe it all to my lovely girlfriend. Vagina and all, you know? And she's definitely got one, she shows it to me all the time, like there it is, like, ooh. Because like now my weekends, they entail like heated games of backgammon and talking about my feelings. We'll go to farmers markets in the mornings and then buy craft supplies to make vision boards about our futures. Just gay shit, you know? But I love it, I do. 32 years, but it took going into a relationship with a woman to become my true gay self. Yeah, I find that like as a bisexual man, like my sexuality is constantly being invalidated. Mostly at 2 o'clock in the morning in my Instagram messages from guys who used to fuck me. It was our anniversary recently, and I did like a nice post on Instagram, some hand-selected photos by her, caption that read, happy anniversary, babe, here's to another year of live life loving you, you know, more gay shit. But like immediately after that I get a message from a guy that I slept with 6 years ago, 15,000 kilometers away in another country. He's like, oh, you've got a girlfriend now. Well, does she have one of these? Technically no, but if you want to talk semantics, she has something similar, but it detaches and it sits in the bedside table. And it fucking vibrates, so you know. Yeah, me and my girlfriend are what you would call like a woke couple. She makes more money than me and it doesn't emasculate me at all. I think the cat shirt really emasculates me, to be honest. But yeah, just like it doesn't defeminize her to know that I've sucked more dick than she has. and I'm better at it. For George Evans, thanks guys.
George. How are y'all going? Fuck yeah. You guys can't tell now because I'm built a little bit like a linebacker. But I was actually really good at Taekwondo when I was younger. Like I used to be on the Australian team. Thank you. That was my coach. Yeah, but I used to, I'm going to be honest, did not bring home a lot of glory for us. I'm sorry. Turns out I was in it for the free tracksuit. But I did represent us really well in the other great Australian pastime. You know, the art of fucking with people who aren't Australian, with things about Australia that just aren't true. Right? Like, I was in America in 2016, before it got bad, and this guy came up to us, obviously because we're wearing Australian gear, all the Americans come and ask stupid questions, like a moth to a flame, except moths have more brain cells, right? And this guy went, you know, are these real? And he showed me, like, a mangy koala, and it had to be like, it's showtime, right? And I said, mate, that koala just has chlamydia. Kind of fucked up he brought it up, actually, but pulled this trick out of my playbook, and I said, look, my government doesn't want you to know this, but this is a drop bear. And I showed him the picture of the local meth head in front of Coles. Right, because you've got to think about the long game, right? Eventually people are going to come here, right? It's a cost of living crisis, we can all agree. They're going to put into Google, cheap coastal accommodation Perth. What's going to come up? Rockingham. And what's in Rockingham according to my government? A lot of fucking drop bears, okay? I'm playing fucking chess. Right, before I start this next bit, does everyone know what an essay is? Cool, if you don't know, it's those white kids that play Kendrick on the train and think they're gangster, but they get off at Subiaco and their parents are still together. Those kids, okay? Right? But you can split the time of the essay to BV and AV, before vapes, after vapes, right? And in the BV times, I'll stop by like a group of them, a flock, I guess, a community-based order, and they asked me, Miss, give us a pack of ciggies, and I thought, fuck it, why not? So I turned to their leader, who I knew was their leader, because he had the longest rat tail I've ever seen in a 14-year-old. You know the kind where you feel like if you pulled it like a rip start, you'd go, fuck you, dog can't stab you? That one. I said, mate, if you can smell cigarettes start to finish, I'll buy you and your friends a pack of whatever you want. And he went, S. Out, immediately out. I walked away and thought, thank fuck, because I don't know how to spell cigarette either. Thank you, Natalia Baker.
Break now, because you've seen all of the acts now. Don't forget to write on your forms who you like and what you like. I'll go through their names. You saw Brett Henderson, give him a round of applause. Jethro Gazer, Alex Hudson, Leo Abbs, Jack Smith, George Evans, Talia Baker. Brilliant, you've got an opportunity now to have a little think. Shh, who's chatting? I am menopausal. I will come and fucking sit on your faces to shut you up. You've got the opportunity in the break to have to like, vote for who you wanted. When we come back for the next section, there's been a bit of chatting throughout the show, but when we come back for the next section, will you be quiet? Thank you. When we come back for the next section, please keep the chatting to a minimum. It's really annoying for everybody sat around you. But look, go and have a wee or a poo, fill your forms in, and we'll see you in about 5 minutes. Thank you.
Well done, mate. Alrighty guys, that was our first half. Who did you enjoy the most? We'll close this door so no wild customers come running in. Will Smith slap us. Mate, Laugh, you start like.
gentlemen, shall be returning in 2 minutes, so please grab a drink and take a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your MC back to the stage, Lou Conrad!
Welcome back to the second section! Woo! OMG, guys. Oh no, this is the semi-professional competition. Yeah, can you bloody believe it? Right, we've got a lot of chatting going on. I won't have it, honestly. Come on now, bit of respect. Yeah! Yeah! Everyone's paid the same amount of money to be here, so everyone wants to listen to people on stage, not you. Thanks, Mum. Cheers. Brilliant. Are you all right? You've just picking one person from the first section. Have you all decided who your favourites were? Great. Look at you holding on to your lovely lady in a possessive manner there. Look at you. You're not letting her go, are you? Is this a date? Are you married to this? Are you going out with it? You're together? Yeah, but in what capacity? You're just dating. Oh, I can see that, because you still look like you like each other. Not like Alf. Look at Phil over there, ain't even touching his woman. He's like, oh, fuck it. Don't have to bother now. Look at it. How long have you two been together? 2 years? Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Look at you, holding onto his leg, panicking. No, it's nice, isn't it? That's lovely. Good for you. Good for you. No, I'm only joking. Phil, how long have you been married to your lovely lady? Phil, look at me! Phil, it's difficult questions, I know. Phil, look at me, Phil! Phil! Look at me! How long have you been married to your lovely lady? Phil. About 6 years. You threw a 20 in there, you don't know what the fuck you're doing here, do you? Oh, Phil. Yeah, the beer came at the perfect time and it's nearly on the top of your fucking head, you idiot. Oh, brilliant. No, I'm very pleased for you. I got married a couple of months ago, actually, which was, yes! Thank you. I know. What a fucking idiot. But no, he's lovely. I love him. He's the best thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life ever. I love him to pieces. He's just made everything in my life just so much cheaper, actually. It's just sort of halved everything. It's lovely. And he's a baldy. I've never had a baldy before. Different breed. Different breed. Yeah. Honestly, those baldies, honestly, their testosterone levels are like... They are. You look at it, you're only ever 2 feet away from a baldy, they're like rats, right? You'll see them, they'll have a hook on. Yeah. That's why I come to work every evening, just to give Mary a breather. Poor cow. I call her Mary because she looks like my nan. After her stroke. Poor Mary, there you go. Getting another bit of fizz down your neck, Kayla. Yeah! Another bit of fizz down your neck. Oh, yeah. What day is it today? Saturday. Fucking. Is it Saturday? Friday! Oh, thanks, mate. I don't know what day it is. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Kind of fucking down it. Come on, let's make her puke. Yeah. Oh, look at your little face with your little moustache. Oh, cute. Do you know, in the UK, that'd be a joke. I've never said... Over here, I just can't believe it. I'm walking around and I see all you lot with your tashes and I just think, oh, isn't it funny? You all look like Freddie Mercury. What's your name again? Alex. Aren't you lovely, Alex? You're very young and gorgeous. Who are you here with? Do you belong to these people here? That's your parents, and that's your girlfriend. Oh, he plows into her every night. He's like that. Oh, Dad, you dirty fucker. Doing a fisting motion to a menopausal woman, that's honestly, be like punching a pork crackling. And then... wait till it dries. Right. It will happen. You don't think it will. Then you'll be spitting on it and you'll be like, no, get it away. Oh, it's wretched. Don't bother with mine now. It's disgusting. That's it. Chomp on that fucking spring roll, you dirty bitch. Look at it. Time and a place, woman. Time and a place. Fucking hell. Right, ladies and gentlemen, now. Do you know what? You reach the age of 50 and don't give a fuck anymore. Honestly, isn't it liberating? I'm getting on with it. Fuck's sake, waving at me. Right, we've got 11 acts in this section. Yes! Please, can we have no chatting from the crowd at the back, because it's hard enough doing a competition as it is at the best of times without you chatting and distracting them. So what we want is all the love and show all your support. Show all your love, all your support. Start the round of applause for them. Please welcome the brilliant Timo Tumor!
All right, W, what's happening, you bad motherfuckers? Hell yeah, baby. I'm so happy to be here, folks. I'm celebrating 20 years in Australia this year. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll spend 10 of that in Queensland. I don't have the accent because I'm university educated. But I'm loving being here in WA. I used to think this place was boring until I rode on the Mandurah train line. You guys been on the fucking Mandurah train line lately? Jesus fucking, what is happening on the fucking... You ever just watch, like, I saw a couple get on at Mandurah, break up at Coburn, get back together at Murdoch, and they were expecting a new baby at Elizabeth Quay. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? It's fucked up, man. This place is crazy, man. A lot of you guys are crazy people. Like, I've been hearing tell that W is gonna secede from Australia. Fuck, man, do it. Come on, man, it'd be so much fun, wouldn't it? Chicken Treat becomes the largest corporation in the country. Fucking Basil becomes the president. If you think he's doing cocaine now, fuck. Put him on that presidential shit, man. Getting blown while signing orders and shit. Be great, man. Probably try to invade Bali at one point. You know, just 200 jet skis off the coast of Rottnest. You know, I'm eating nasi goreng tonight! Fuck yeah, man. We need that energy. Hell yeah, man. There is a few things that piss me off, though. Like, I got swooped by a fucking magpie. Guys, we gotta deal with these fucking magpies. Hey, there was a sign up that said, if you get swooped by a magpie, you have to leave it alone. You guys seen this shit? You have to leave it alone if it swoops you. And I'm like, guys, you can't let these fucking birds get away with this. You can't do it. Could you imagine if an African bird swooped an African? We would have that motherfucker in the cuisine that night. You understand me? Like, he would swoop himself into being a dish. Magpie, it's in the fucking branding already, guys. You need to do something about it, you know what I mean? Look. The same way you guys have a magpie problem, we used to have a white rhino problem. And now there's 6 of them motherfuckers left. That's right. Put them on the endangered list for 6 months and see what happens. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm having a good time. It was actually my girlfriend's birthday today. She just turned 18. Thank you. Been together now 4.5 years, and I'm kidding, I don't know her birthday. Never learned it. She gets pissed off at me, right? Because she wants me to be more verbal, like in bed. She wants me to dirty talk a lot more. And I don't know what to say. She's like, babe, make me feel like a dirty girl. So I'm like, all right, take that, you wheelie bin. Yeah, you're little recycling, you're general waste, you little... You're a red bin, not a yellow bin. Your little containers for change. Take that bottle right there. That's 10 cents right there. That's good money. That's been my time. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Timo Tumor! Keep the round of applause going. Keep the round of applause going, and please welcome Sadia Trinity!
Hello Sadi. Yes, I was born in Baghdad, Iraq. Ooh. Has anyone here been to Iraq by any chance? Yeah. Fuck yeah, mate. What'd you do there? Fuck. You shoot someone? Come on, tell me. You sopped up a load of dust. Or a load of oil? Come on, man. Tell me the truth. Fuck yeah. Well, he's a brave man. The rest of you, pussies. Come on, guys, come on. You guys ever have those days where you feel like a piece of yourself is missing? Alright, I'll rephrase that. Is anyone here circumcised? Just me, man, just me. I was smoking a skinny cigarette the other day, minding my own business, and my friend looks at me and he's like, gay. I'm smoking, I didn't know this was gay. And he says that as he's smoking a cigar. Big, thick, and brown. Just... Straight as fuck, brother. Fucking mirror, mate. You know what's not gay? Supercharged jet skis. Yeah. Anyone been on a supercharged jet ski? No? Guys, I went on one recently. This thing was so quick, it had a warning sign on it, and I wanted to read you guys the warning sign. You ready for this? Give me one sec. Alright. It said, warning, you must wear shorts with neoprene, brackets, wetsuit material, to keep water from being forcefully injected into rectum or vagina during a fall backward. Right? I read that, and I really think they could have simplified that whole thing by saying, warning, this jet ski can rape you. Be a lot more to the point. I mean, this jet ski's coming for that ass. Watch out. We got a question. By any chance, are there any cucks in the house? Any cucks? No? Alright, well, I feel like cucks get a lot of hate in society, but me personally, I love the cuck, and I'll tell you why. Right? You know who cucks are? Cucks are the people in childhood who would invite you over at their house and they'd watch you play their video games. I remember these guys, mate. I used to be at their house, I'm playing their game, and I'm like, hey bro, would you like to go? And he's like, nah man, no. Keep playing, bro. Keep playing, man. Yeah. You're better at this, bro. You're better than me, man. You get all the achievements. I love the cup. I was walking today in the city, and there's a baby. You guys ever make eye contact with a baby, just a random baby? I made eye contact with this baby in a pram, and he just locked eyes with me. I locked eyes with him, and he just kept looking at me, and I just kept looking at it, and then finally, it looked away, and I was like, that's what I thought, cunt. You bitch! I'm gonna end it here. So, a few weeks ago I was at a show, and this guy, this random man in the crowd, calls out, and he's like, it's disgusting what your people do to children. Right? Because apparently, guys, my people, you know, all of us, we marry 9 and 10-year-olds. Right? And I just wanted to come here and say, can we all just admit that there are pedophiles in every culture? Yeah. You know? At least we put a ring on it, you know what I mean? It's, see you later.
Right, still a bit of chatting at the back of the room, please don't. It's really fucking annoying. Right, start the round of applause for me. Louder, please welcome Nikki Justice.
fucking applause, guys. Fuck you. I'm also a special needs mum. My oldest son's autistic. He was late diagnosed at the age of 13, and we had to sit down recently and have the conversation with him and let him know that he had autism. And this is what he said. That part's very important. This is what he said. I didn't say it. He said, this is what he said. Don't shoot the messenger. He said it. He said, not me. He said, what am I, a fucking retard? And I was like, oh, honey, no, of course not. We're not allowed to call you that anymore. So obviously he's fucking verbal. In fact, he doesn't shut the fuck up. This kid talks incessantly and he's a straight up fucking savage. His issues are with communication and social cues, and as his mum, I have copped the brunt of his brutal honesty all his life. So when he says something nice to you, you fucking hold on to it, because it could be another 5 years before you hear it again. And I just got back from doing comedy in the UK, and when I got back, he said to me, Mum, I'm proud of you. And then he continued in his monotone voice and said, yeah, Mum, I never thought you were going to achieve anything meaningful in your life. And you've exceeded my expectations. And in that moment I just thought, wow, maybe non-verbal wouldn't have been so bad! Oh fuck, we'll give the kid a break. Mum did used to be a stripper. Checks out. Come out here dressed like a fucking chunky Barbie doll. I wasn't a very good stripper though. I can't dance for shit. I was the ray gun of strippers. But unlike ray gun, I knew that was a skill I didn't possess and I quit. Stupid bitch. My dad was a drug dealer. I think some of his customers are here tonight. And my mum worked in a brothel as a whore, in case you thought she was on reception or something. She definitely wasn't. She was also on steroids. Sounds like a man. Could you imagine that? Ring up, hang up. No good. But growing up with your parents in that kind of line of work, like, okay, look, I should address the fact that the apple didn't fall too far away from the fucking tree. If that tree was planted on Whore Island. Just like a tree, Mum and I have both had a lot of roots. I don't understand that. That joke always does the best, and it's like my low-hanging fruit is there for the taking. Anyway, so when I was growing up, that could make things a little bit tricky. Like, my parents were doing their best. They wanted to give me a better life than what they had. And, you know, society judges them for what they did, but they don't judge what they spent their money on. Like, all that that paid for me to go to private school. And so I was a Christian, in a Christian school, and I did miss out on some things. Like, I couldn't take my mum and dad to school for career day. That could get awkward. Could you imagine? We get there, little Jessica's dad's a cop. That makes my dad nervous. So he fucks off, he's in the science room, starts playing with the Bunsen burners. Starts to look like a fucking scene from Breaking Bad. And I'm getting confused because half the dads aren't making eye contact with my mum. And the other half are calling her Cinnamon. I mean, Gaz, not a name, it's Wendy. I have anxiety. Does anyone struggle with anxiety? Yeah, that's why. You shouldn't pick on the anxious people. They're like, But because of my anxiety, I'm a big believer in the power of orgasms for mental health. And that's not just because of my own extensive research. Scientifically proven, fact. And I did try medication. I was prescribed Lexapro, and one of the side effects of the Lexapro meant I could no longer have an orgasm. So I had to make a choice between those and my mental health, and guess what I chose? So now I am a chronic masturbator for health reasons. I self-medicate with a subscription to Pornhub. But Pornhub, I don't know how else is on there, but I'm on there a fair bit, and like it's getting pretty weird, like even for me. One of the most common forms of porn at the moment in Australia is all this step relatives, sibling porn, and I just don't get it. I think that's so weird because I have a stepdad, and his dick doesn't even taste that good. I'm kidding, I don't even have a stepdad anymore. They broke up after that. Thank you. Nikki Justice. Need a round of applause going. Need a round of applause going. Need a round of applause going. Oh. Right, louder, louder. Please welcome Emo Nacho.
Oh, well, Africa. Nothing book. No, I'm fucking around. I speak English. Oh, Lord, what a beautiful multicultural looking room we have. And by multicultural, 50 Shades of White. Yo, I feel like I'm on the set of that movie, Get Out. Ooh. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Emo Majuk, and I'm from South Sudan. My country is the youngest country in the world. We got our independence back in 2011, and we've since found some minerals, agriculture, oil. I probably shouldn't mention that for any fucking Westerners. But we've been fucking developing our country. We've been developing it. We've just recently had our first team make it to the Olympics. We're impressed. Now you guys were just kicking ass and fucking breakdancing, oh yeah? Not impressed, okay. I love touring. I tour in the U.S. a lot. I love touring in the U.S., man. I feel like African Americans are like African cousins. But they're pretty much just Africans that got caught. And every 4 years, they remind you at the Olympics you'll never catch them again. I'm in a relationship, me and my partner, we're polar opposites. I live in Perth, she's in Canada. We're in a relationship, and I love this woman. I want to spend the rest of my life with this woman. But we have our odds stacked against us, you know what I mean? Like, religion's a big one. Like, I'm Christian, and she's Muslim. Like, she's not your conventional Muslim, she's modern. Like she talks back in that. 1.9 billion Muslims, I got that one. It was Ramadan recently, like last year, like the spiritual month. Of course, like my girlfriend, she wasn't fasting because she already knows she's going to hell. Because apparently the sex we have is haram. My boy Rami, he's like super religious, especially during Ramadan. Like, he was keeping up with Israel-Palestine stuff. You know? He posted on Instagram. The caption said, "Israel bombs the Rafah border." And I wrote in the comment section, I said, "Oh man, when will this end?" And my boy Rami goes, "Only Allah knows." I was like, "Rami, come on, let's not jump the gun. Like, Jesus might know too, you know?" I just flew in from New Zealand. That was cool, man. I was in New Zealand. As soon as I arrived, I noticed right off the bat that New Zealand had like a real bad coke problem. I was fucking disgusted. I took the first flight out to Sydney, where the coke was way better. But I noticed that Sydney had a homeless problem though. Like I saw this one guy, he was homeless. He looked like he was freshly homeless. Like he had just became homeless. He asked me for a couple of dollars, and I gave it to him. But I gave him some advice too, you know? I said, "Mate, just go back home and apologize to her. It's not worth it." I've recently upgraded in life. I've moved houses. I used to live in Mirrabooka, obviously. But I live in Mainlands now. Yes. Massive fucking upgrade. Went from living around poor black people to now living around poor white people. And every now and then I get like a random white guy come up and ask me for loose change. Me? and I give it to them. I do have to get out of here, but I leave you with this. I was in the US last year, and I got into a little bit of altercation because they love their fucking guns over there. You know what I mean? Like I was at Disneyland, and this guy, I don't know how he managed to sneak a gun into Disneyland, but he did. And I was taking a selfie with Black Panther, but then this cowboy with a gun sneaked up on me, and I freaked out, just whacked him. Pissed everybody off. You should have seen it, those kids crying and shit. Mom, why is he bashing Woody? Like, ladies and gentlemen, I can hear the joke.
Give it up for Emo Macho! Keep the round of applause going for me. Louder, 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 please welcome John Pino!
How you going, Comedy Lounge? You're a good-looking fucking audience. I fit right in. You can probably tell from the accent, I'm from the northern suburbs. Anyone in from the northern suburbs? Can I get a lift home? Yes, seriously. Aussies in the room, give us a shout. Non-Aussies in the room, give us a shout. Everyone's moving to Perth, aren't they? They finished the freeway. Every fucker's moving here. But it got me thinking, imagine if all the superheroes in the world moved to Perth. Oh, maybe not then. Imagine Spider-Man up on Hay Street, spinning a web, Rio Tinto building, spinning a web, Bank West building, spinning a web, Rio Tinto building, spinning a web, Bank West building. Fuck it, I'll get the bus. Just spin a web on the bus like every other fucker does. You've got Batman. Batman's moved up to the caves in Yanchep. He's up there, he's waiting for Basil Semplers to put the fucking bat sign up. You know what I mean? He's doing everything else, isn't he? Fucking, you know what I mean? He's waiting for a meth fight, he's watching the monsters, waiting for a meth fight to kick off in Northbridge. Suddenly, boom, Rio Tinto blows his cave up. And you're not laughing at that, you're a fucking FIFO worker. How long would it be for Batman to live in Perth before he becomes a bogan? Can you imagine? Instead of a big black cape, just have a fucking massive mullet. That gravelly voice, 40 Winnie Blues a day. I'm the fucking Batman. You cunt. Sorry. You're waiting for him to come and solve a crime. He's just doing fucking burnouts outside his cave. Like, Batman! You got the Flash. He's up in Kings Park. There's nowhere to run. He's just showing his fucking nuts off. Sorry. The Invisible Man. He's playing for the Eagles. All the fucking dockers, they're both shite. And then you got the Hulk. He's down in Armadale. He's going fucking mental. He's smashing the place up. No one's noticed. I've got the privilege to be to live in Western Australia. I've got 2 kids. I know what you're thinking, who fucked him? Twice. They're twins. Adopted. Who's clapping at me, missus? You got to think fast when you got kids. You can't always Google everything. My little girl, she come up to me. Well, she's losing all her baby teeth. She looks like a mini meth head. Hey, Dad, where's your stash? But she come up to me. She says, "Hey, Dad, where do you?" Because kids, they ask you questions, and you got to think fast. You got to think quick. She come up to me. She says, "Hey, Dad, where do duck eggs come from?" I'm like, "What? Why don't you ask me something simple like where's the fucking beer fridge?" You know? She went, no, Dad, where do duck eggs come from? So I thought fast, I thought quick. I said, well, ducks, they swim around the pond. They hold wings, they kiss beaks. Then a couple of hours later, an egg appears. She said, Dad, I don't believe you. I'm going to ask Grandad. She come back 2 minutes later, said, Dad, you lying bastard. Ducks, fuck. He is Western Australian, my father-in-law. So he also said, tell that pommy prick to fuck off back home. I'll leave you on this though, I'll leave you on this. I was driving home from work last night and I was fucking absolutely flying. Every corner I went round, I was like, ee, 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 ee. By the time I got home, my fucking throat was killing me. I'm John Pinnock, you've been fantastic. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Hello! Hell yeah, man, it's lovely to be here. I just got engaged, which is lovely. Oh, thank you, women. It's always what happens, man. The girls are always so stoked about it. The girls are so stoked. Every time you tell a girl you're in love, they're like, oh my God, so fucking lovely. We love it for you. It's amazing. It's so good, dolls. Fucking. And then all the tradies are like, mate, that's a bit fucking gay. But I have a very different relationship, right? I thought as a man, I'd be a protector, I'd be a provider. That's what I thought I had to be as a man. But I can't protect my girlfriend. The reason is, she is stronger than me. And I mean physically stronger, by the way. Emotionally, I've got it. But physically, she's so much stronger. She's a stunt double, my girl. So she's jacked, bro. She's so strong. Like, so strong. Like, she's the masculine and I'm the feminine. Like, she's so strong, dude. Like, she picks me up when we fuck. It's wild. Yeah, I'm on the pill. Yeah, she pulls out. I don't know how. And like, I want to be a hero, you know? I want to save her day. I want to protect her in rough times, you know? So I've been trying to figure out what she's afraid of so I can set it up. And I figured it out the other day, right? What happened was we were driving in the car, right? We were driving along in the car. I say we were driving, she was driving. I'm more of a passenger princess. I was doing my lip gloss in the mirror. And a singular pigeon flew at the car. And my girl screamed, ducked, and swerved out the way. And I was like, babe, what the fuck just happened? And she was like, a pigeon was coming at us. And I was like, I reckon we would have won that. And I was like, are you scared of pigeons? Like, you get set on fire and jump off buildings. You're a stunt woman. She goes, I'm terrified of pigeons. I was like, fucking awesome. So that night when she fell asleep, I started throwing breadcrumbs out the window so I could attract a gang of pigeons to the house. So in the morning I could kick through the door, go all Angry Birds on them, and save the day and protect my lady. That didn't happen. What happened was magpies came, and I'm terrified of magpies. Because I'm not from this country, I'm from northeast England. Right now, magpies are fucking lovely. We sing songs about them, they sing songs to us. They're like woodland folklore creatures. They're beautiful, they're so nice. They fly past you like a governor. They're lovely. Not here. Your magpies are on drugs. And I know they're on drugs because I saw one of them swoop a meth head in Northbridge and come up with his baggie. I've seen it. So I've been trying to figure out how to get a pigeon to my house. So I Googled it. I was like, can I get a pigeon delivered? And Google was like, for $175, we will send you a carrier pigeon. I was like, a carrier pigeon? We're still doing carrier pigeons? And Google was like, for $175, we're fucking are? Yes. I was like, no problems, bye. And then Google went, shipping is $350 for a carrier pigeon. Just give it my fucking address. For $350, I could buy a bag of cocaine, go to the park, and catch 12 myself. You guys have been great. Thank you very much.
So much for coming out. Thank you for having me. Such a hot day, such a hot week as well. Hope everyone's looked after themselves. Slip, slop, slap and all that. That's all that it was, hey? Slip, slop, slap. We learned it in school, you know, sun protection. Yeah. Nowadays kids learn 2 more. Did you know that? They learn slip, slop, slap, slide and seek. If you don't know, don't worry, it's not that complex. Slip, slop, slap, we know already. Slide is for slide on some sunglasses, and then seek a new fucking country to live in, because this one's way too hot, you know? We tried, it's not working. Let's get the fuck out of here. What, the locals will be stoked about it, hey. It's too hot for everyone, man. It's too hot for my dog, hey. And I fucking love my dog as well. Me and my wife, we treat him so well. We love that little guy. Make him his own special food, you know, let him up on the bed, everything like that. We treat him like absolute royalty, hey. I should probably be clear, not exactly like royalty, because if our dog tries to hump a child, we actually do try and put a stop to that, you know? But down, Prince Andrew, down, you know? It's, yeah, we named him Prince Andrew just for that reason. It's, well, he can't sweat either. I guess our conversations about grooming very different as well. I mean, I love animals, you know. I love dogs. I do, genuinely. I love it when people look like their dogs. I have a colleague, I'm not kidding, I have a colleague who looks exactly like her dog. I mean, I'm assuming. I haven't seen her dog. She's just... It's not good. If I had to guess, I'd guess probably a bulldog, but it's not... It's not great. No, I've always had pets, man. I love pets. Me and my brother, we had a ferret when we were growing up. It's such a cool pet to have. His name was Fidget. He was cool. You could cuddle him, you know. We'd play with him, let him out in the house. He'd go and hide. We'd go and find him. It was great fun, man. And then one day, and this is very sad and true, unfortunately, he bit my brother in the face, and my parents freaked the fuck out. And they were like, oh shit, this thing might have diseases. And they took him the next day and got him put down. And that was hard for me, right? Because then I had to grow up without a brother, you know? And that's hard. I still had the ferret, but it wasn't the same. You know, I love animals because I don't think humans are the smartest animals, right? I think humans are really fucking dumb. I mean, it depends on what you're measuring it on, right? If you're measuring it on who knows the most physics, then maybe humans, sure. But like if you're measuring it on who makes the best nest, birds, man. Birds are amazing. Birds make their nests out of sticks, intricately woven together. I wouldn't be able to do that. And you got to remember, a bird doesn't have hands either. Right? It's doing the whole thing with its beak. It makes its home just with its beak. If I told you that I made my home using only my mouth, you'd have to assume I'm sucking dick to pay the mortgage. And that's the only possible solution. Speaking of guys, I noticed a while ago how good gay guys look. I don't know if there's any gay dudes in the room tonight, but I think gay guys look better than anyone else the most consistently, like really well looked after. Do you know what I mean? I wondered how they did it for a very long time, and then I realised I've got a gay friend, so why don't I just ask him? And I was like, how come you guys look so radiant all the time? And he goes, oh, that's easy. And he took me into the bathroom and he gave me a hand job, right? And that made so much sense then, you know? It takes a man to know a man. No wonder they're always smiling. Goodness me. Oh, so I'm a huge fan of mullets as well, sir. I love this from you. Your haircut. No, seriously, I love mullets. What's your name, sir? Alex. Nice to meet you, Alex. And have you always been a piece of shit, Alex? Or is this... No, good for you. I do, Alex. I do like mullets. It sounds mean, but I do like. During the day, I'm a teacher, man. And if there's any other teachers, maybe you can relate. We used to have to meet our class at the start of the year and spend a lot of time working out who could and couldn't read, right? Now, walking up, g'day Alex, you just give me your 3-letter words, hey mate, you know? It's great, and you've got a moustache as well, Alex. That's cool, I love that. No, it's great, the full thing, you know, disappoint mum from every angle, I like that. Get that full look going, hey, the party in the back and the registered sex offender up front, you know? What a choice, guys. Look, I got to thank you, whether you vote for me or not, it's not what it's about. I love performing comedy. Thank you so much for having me, I appreciate it. No. Seriously, I've got to say, every time I perform comedy, it reminds me of my first sexual experience. I know that sounds crazy, because you don't know how it's going to go. There'll be a bit of giggling and stuff like that. You don't know. How was my first sexual experience? Good question, Alex. I describe it as like a rough and hasty fingering, you know? I don't remember all of it. I just remember looking at her afterwards and being like, oh, maybe I could do that to you next time, you know? Thank you so much, guys. Have a beautiful evening.
Bless you, you're crying. Oh, look at him, his little doll, he's so cute. Right, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 more acts going. You lot have been bloody brilliant. Will you please start the round of applause again? Now, please welcome Matt Storer!
Hey, how you going? Fuck yeah, good vibes in here. Not anymore, but when I walk out 5 seconds ago, great vibes. No, good to hear. Feeling good. It's good to be back into stand-up, ladies and gentlemen. I took a little break because I went and got married. Look at that, that's fresh, that's new. Yeah, oh, thank you. Big fucking deal. Very close photo finish between me and my receding hairline. Neck and neck the whole time. Ladies haven't figured this out, but because we're mostly taller, if we just keep good posture, you can't fucking tell. That's what I figured out. I didn't bend over for 5 years, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely bend over on the wedding night, though, you know what I mean? He was there. Yeah, it was good times. Yeah, no. It's a big deal anytime a male stand-up comedian gets married. I don't know if you know this, but when a male stand-up comedian gets married, it changes the rules for us in comedy law. We're allowed to be sexist now. That's what happens in comedy law. What happens is, right, you get married to your wife, and then you can hang shit on your wife, right, as like a proxy for women in general, right? But you can't hate women, your wives are women, right? You see how that works? It's flawless loophole. I was excited to coast through the rest of my career. Speed bump I hit is it turns out I like my wife. So I can't be sexist about her because she's great. She is the best thing I have ever owned. Like, easily top 3 for me. Sometimes I lose the ladies on that joke, so I will pull the curtain back. Ironically, I did have to ask my wife's permission to tell that joke. And she said no, but she's not here! Still got him! Fuck yeah. Good times. No, I don't want to give the wrong impression. I like women. Do you guys like women? Fucking 3 of yous? Cool. Let's do my sexist set then. Women are great. I like that women are reliable drug dealers. That's my favourite thing, you know? I don't mean when women deal drugs, they're more reliable than men, although obviously that's also true. What I mean is, like, if I had a headache right now, there is a woman in this room with more than the drugs necessary to handle that situation, and she will give them to me gladly. It's a beautiful truth of the universe that I've learned. The life cycle of women is Barbidol, Bradstol, Panadol, and when they get here, that's a community service. I love this part right here. Big fan. Yeah, I like people too. Do you guys like people? No? Fuck it. Less people into people than women. Okay, I'm trying to do the math here. That's weird statistically somehow. What about people watching? Do you like people watching? Yeah, you fucking creeps. I've done this survey like across the world, and it's the same results every time. It's like, oh, people, fuck off, gross, hate people, fuck off, nah. Oh, but from a distance and they can't see me. Yeah, all right, yeah. Oh, look at that one. We fucking love it. It's human nature. I don't think we can be... Oh, I can't judge it. I love people watching. I love people watching. Mainly this one chick. But every now and then, I branch out, see what else going on. I like to play like it. Once you get advanced people watching, you can play like some people watching games. It's very advanced. Don't try this at home, right? But I have a people watching game where I like to find strangers in the wild that look like mates of mine, right? Doppelgangers in the wild. And I'll get like a good angle on them, take a photo, right? And then I'll send it to that friend. And I'll be like, oh, your clone got out the basement, right? It's a good bit. Never a dud, right? But it does get dangerous. I saw this bloke, spitting image of one of my oldest and best friends ever in the world, right? And I couldn't believe it. It was uncanny. I got a great angle, right? Took the photo. Just before I sent it, I remembered that my oldest and best friend happens to be an Asian man, which means I was about to send a photo of an Asian man to another Asian man and go, oh, you guys look exactly the same, that's crazy! And it was gonna hit different. But at the same time, if I didn't send it to him like I would any other friend, that's racial discrimination. So I'm between a rock and a racist place suddenly trying to figure this out. I was like, fuck it, we'll go way back, it'll be fine, right? So I was like, hey mate, saw this guy, real similar aura around him, you know what I mean? Caught a whiff of his musk, you came to mind, hope you take this the right way, love you bro, hit send. Tomorrow leave, he responded very quickly, just 3 words. He said, dickhead, that's me. So, that's my time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, have a good night.
Has anyone here ever cheated on their spouse? Anyone betray their loved one with some filthy, decadent betrayal sex? Has anyone ever done that? Cheating, or as they call it today, an open relationship. The new term for open relationship on the apps, on the dating apps, is called ethical non-monogamy. I wonder why they add the ethical part. It's almost like they think it's not ethical. You know, it's like someone having a bumper sticker on their car that says, definitely not a pedophile. Like, I think that might be a pedophile. Why is that on their car? What's going on there? Does anyone here think they're a failure? Well, you can't even admit it, guys. That's quite sad. But what I do with my sense of failure is I overcompensate and become a perfectionist and try to achieve a lot. So much so that I can't possibly achieve it and I get overwhelmed. And then instead of doing the thing that I want to do, I'll watch cat videos. And then that's not enough to block out the anxiety. And so then I'll start watching porn. And then I'm no longer procrastinating, I'm procrastinating. And it's not even like an erotic sexual experience. It's just like numbing. I'm just numbing myself. Like, I don't even come. What I do is I numb. I go, oh, I'm about to numb. Oh, I'm numbing. Oh, I've numbed on myself. Oh. And then you have like 0.9 seconds of distraction from the pain, and then all the shame comes rushing back with the post-op clarity. And I'm like, I'm not supposed to, I'm meant to be working, but now I've got to come on myself. What's going on? This is the opposite of what I was meant to do. This is even worse than before. And the only thing you have there to wipe away the cum and the shame is your own to-do list. That's the only thing nearby. Just, wiping the shame away with your own ambition there. Does anyone relate to that? Does anyone else feel like that's their day-to-day experience? Wow, what a bunch of liars. But it's also hard, when you're a perfectionist or whatever. It makes it hard to commit to a partner, right? Because you don't think anyone's good enough, right? Which is insane, right? Like for example, you go, do you think she's attractive? Yes. Do you think she's funny? Yes. Do you think she's smart? Yes. Is the sex good? Yes, it's probably the best it's ever been. Do you think there's a chance you could find someone better? Yes. Okay, well fucking burn it down and start again, salt the earth. I'm not a very sensitive person. I've been accused of having autism. I got tested to see if I have autism, high-functioning autism, but I am actually low-functioning neurotypical. I'm bad with both people and numbers. It's hard to, sometimes I take mushrooms. Does anyone take mushrooms? Fuck yeah, that's great, you know. But and then you have like an epiphany and you realise like, wow, I'll never be a piece of shit again. Wow, I'm one with God. And then you just have to go back to work on Monday. And it's like, oh, credit or sales, right? Like you can't. This wasn't. And then the thing is, I know heaps of people. They go, oh man, I do DMT, man. DMT, the most powerful psychedelic. Where people do it and they go to another dimension and they see other beings from other entities from other worlds, right? And they do it every weekend, but they're still a piece of shit. Like, do you ever wonder if some of these DMT entities get sick of seeing some cunts? Do you know what I mean? Just go, oh, it's fucking Gary here again. Mate, Gary, the answer is love, Gary. We fucking told you. Fucking spending your money on child support. What are you fucking doing here, mate? Colours here. Fuck off, Gary! Hey, that's my time, guys. Enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you.
Oh, brilliant. Give it up to Shane Hunter! Come on, guys. You're doing it so well. Come on, start the round of applause. Louder, louder. Please welcome Kiara Shahidi!
Thank you. Wow. Who the hell's Kianosh? My name's Kevin. All right. Smart crowd, good to know. I'm Iranian, we've got any Iranians in the house? Do you know what they are? Yeah, we do, okay, that's fine. Iran's a beautiful country with a lot of beautiful culture. You know, you guys heard of the wine Shiraz? Yeah, that's named after a town in Iran called Shiraz. Yeah. Motherfuckers. They don't know what town to name it after, you know? They're tossing up between Shiraz and Khorramabad. You figure Shiraz rolls off the tongue a little better, right? But it's a fascinating drink because you can't drink alcohol in Iran. It's a Muslim country, it's illegal, yeah. So you can't actually drink Shiraz in Shiraz, which, that's like not being able to smoke meth in Penrith. You know, it's not what we came here to do, come on. Now I love Iran, obviously I love Iran as much as the next government, but I was born and raised here, and it's kind of weird being born here because I got cousins in Iran, they look just like me, right? But just because I'm born here and they're born there, we're seen as very different people. And I got my parents, they flew here in the 90s. So I think to myself sometimes, if I was born on that plane ride from Iran to Australia, would I be Iranian or Australian? You know, it's an interesting question. I would like to think that it wouldn't matter, right? I would like to think that no matter where I was born, whether it's Iran or Australia, I would still be treated like an Indian. So, you all thought it and it's fine, honestly. I've been having some intense dreams recently, guys. Do you have a dream that's so intense that when you wake up, you're not really sure what's real and what isn't? Yep. Having one now, nice. The other night, I had a fight with my girlfriend that was so intense in a dream that when I woke up, I almost forgot I was single. That ever happened to you? You ever wake up and miss someone that doesn't exist? But enough about religion. Thank you. See you in hell. Come on. I've been lucid dreaming as well recently, guys. Lucid dreaming is where you can control yourself in your dreams, right? And if you can do that, you can kind of achieve things in your dreams that you could never really achieve in the real world. You know, in real life, I can't fly, I can't do magic, I can't train a dragon. But then in my dreams, my dad says he's proud of me. So, pretty good. Just a joke, guys. Relax. Even in my dreams, he's disappointed. So, that joke's for you, Dad. He's not dead. Just tall. So, no, he's dead. But anyway, I watch a lot of movies, you guys. I feel like these sequels they've got are getting a little out of hand, you know? The other day I just saw this new Godzilla vs. Kong movie. If you haven't seen it, basically, in the first movie, Godzilla is fighting King Kong, right? And then the new one, they're working together. Yeah, they're teaming up to fight an even bigger enemy, Israel. So, it's actually pretty good, you should watch it. You guys are fun, man. You guys are a great crowd. I'm from Sydney. I did a gig in Sydney the other night. There was just like a bunch of hot people staring at me, you know? I feel like hot people aren't good crowds, but you guys are a great crowd. And, do you guys have anyone in your lives who tries to one-up you in every conversation that you have with them? Yeah? Nice. Well, you're doing it to me, actually. So my boss does this shit to me all the time. He saw me the other day walking funny at work, and he goes, "What's going on, brother?" And I'm like, "Oh, I just slept wrong." And he goes, "Oh, yeah? Well, the other day I had my car totaled, I almost broke my neck, I broke 2 toes, and I've been at work for 15 days straight. What the fuck is your excuse? I'm like, oh, I was driving the car that totaled yours. What am I going to say to that? You know what I mean? So now whenever he asks me anything, I just reply with some shit that no one would ever want to one-up. You know, he saw me the other day walking funny, he goes, what's going on, brother? You look a little bent out of shape. I go, oh, I just sprained my back, you know. Fucking a kid. He's like, how old? I'm like, come on! I'll leave you guys with this. The other day at work, I had this Jewish guy staring me down, right? And have you ever had this where, like, you make eye contact with someone, right? And just from the eye contact, you can kind of tell that you're worried about completely different things. Like, I could tell the way he was looking at me, he was kind of thinking, oh, fuck, you know, I'm Jewish, this guy's probably Muslim. This could get ugly, yeah. But I'm looking at him going, oh, fuck. I think he knows I'm high. You know, it's a very different mindset. And you realize you've got the wrong impression, because a few minutes later, this guy comes up to me, and he goes, hey brother, can I ask you a question? I'm like, yeah, sure. He goes, can I buy some weed off you? I said, no, I don't sell to Jews. So you never really know. I've been Kieran, you guys have been wonderful, thanks so much.
Voting cards in front of you. You're allowed to put 1 tick on the person from the first half and 1 tick for the person in the second half that you want to go through. Our people will come round and collect all your voting cards off you. And what's going to happen? Hang on. Woo! Hang on. Oh, hello. Mummy's talking. Hang on. Can fucking yeah. What's going to happen is we're going to come around and collect all your cards, and then the voting is going to happen now. But while the voting is happening, we've got a professional act that's going to come on and entertain you for about 10 minutes. I fucking know! Yes! Yes! So they'll come around and collect your cards. Don't put it there, mate. No, they're going to come around and collect them all. And then they'll do the voting and everything. But have you had a good time? The standard was really high, wasn't it? Just to remind you who you saw Tabo Tuba, Sahadi Al-Chalabi, Nikki Justice, Emo Majok, John Pino, Rory Lowe, Evan Willey, Matt Storer, Shane Hunter, Kianosh Sahibi. Right, have you put your votes down? Yes? Yes, Mum. Oh, don't. Who said that? Was that you, Phil? Oh, stop it. Phil, stop it. I'm not up for a throuple. No. Do you know what? I do a lot for charity, but I'm not doing that. Listen, you lot. Shh. Hey. We've got your professional act coming on now. Look, John's collecting all the votes. Pass them over. There we go. Right. I am not bringing this act on to your noise. Mummy is talking. I love this. I think I should have been a dominatrix. Just gonna come round and sit on everybody. Right. You pass your cards over. There we go. Lovely. Okie dokes. Alex, you're taking a really long time. You've done it now. Here we go. All your cards been collected? Yes? Shh. Everybody's cards been collected. They're coming round. Look at that. Lovely. Look at this efficiency. Takes a woman to organise all of this, doesn't it? Doesn't it? And has somebody not had a card? Who's that? Who's that for? Fat nose. Lovely. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, we've got your next act coming on who's going to come and wow you for about 10 minutes while we're voting, and then we'll come back on and then I shall tell you who's gone through and then who will want some money, and then you lot will be responsible for people's careers. Or the people that will never do it ever again because you've shat on their dreams. Right, ladies and gentlemen, shh. Let's have silence in the room, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh God, all I can hear is my one last egg trying to wake its way down. Ladies and gentlemen, We've got a fabulous act coming on for you now, so will you please start the round of applause? Start the round of applause for me. Whooping and cheering! Whooping and cheering, and let me also welcome the brilliant Eddie Princeton!
Hello. Hello, my name's Eddie, as Louise said. Listen, I'm a bit rude. You okay with rude stuff? Alex, I will be talking about sex, all right? As an old man, right? I'll point out because you young people think you invented sex, all right? You did not invent sex, okay? All that dirty, pervy stuff you do, your dad's done to your mum. All right, so let's get out of there, okay? Get that out of the way. Every woman in here, mate, they've all been fingered. So, we'll crack on. Remember that when you see your nan. Anyway, let's get into the gig. That's fucking Merry Christmas. Fucking brilliant. I'm an old man, I've lived a life, I was married for 20 years, got divorced, I went straight into a 5-year relationship. At the end of the first lockdown, I became single for the first time in 25 years. The couples in here, give me a shout. Yeah, good luck with that, will never last, you're fucked. But listen, I'll hold my hands up here because I've had a look around. There's a lot of ladies in tonight. It's very tit heavy as a crowd, particularly at the front. Very tit heavy at the front. But ladies, I'll hold my hands up. I'm a bloke. I was the problem in my last relationship. I'll hold my hands up. I annoyed my last girlfriend constantly. And I said, look, I know it's me. We've got to work this out. Just tell me, what's the one thing that annoys you most about me? To which she replied, the fact that you think there's just one thing that fucking annoys me about you. Which is a great answer, but I can't help it. I love being a bloke. It's brilliant, isn't it? You look like a proper bloke. It's great. Because we get away with murder, don't we? We do, because ladies, you'd agree men are hard work, yes? Yeah, fuck me, you were quick over there, didn't you? Because ladies, can I say on behalf of the men in the room, you're not fucking easy, alright? You're not. We love you, we adore you, we know our place, but as you just proved, as you get older, the fucking talking, the constant yakety yak. Ladies, you think men can't multitask. Believe me, we can listen and not give a fuck at the same time. Chuck that out. Look at these blokes clapping. You'll be wanking yourself off in the shed with your own tears tomorrow, you fucking loser. But genuinely, listen, I'm not having a go. Ladies, I don't want you to think I'm that kind of bloke. Sometimes you get stuck in bad relationships. My last girlfriend and I were wrong, as I said, right? I've never had a mum... what's your name, fella? May I ask you? Dan and Tanya. How long have you been together? 30 odd years. I bet you've never had this. This was the level of hatred my last girlfriend had for me. She genuinely said this. She went, look at you sitting there like that. So what the fuck? She goes, just fucking look at you, fucking sitting there like that, like a man. I said, I am a man. She went, and you stink. I said, listen, I'm having a shit, get out. Alright, stay in the bath. I opened the window, like that candle your mum got you, that was fucking brutal, honestly. Since I've been here, my guts are terrible. I did a dunk the other day, mate. It was so bad, I opened the bathroom window and a bird fell out of a tree. Fucking ridiculous. But, funny enough, this big thing happened to me last year. I got married again last year. Thank you. I adore this woman with every bone in my body. She's another comic. We've known each other a while. But you know that beautiful moment when you first met, and you, all those years ago, you flit around each other. But the one thing you can't guarantee, particularly at my age, is if you're compatible in the bedroom department. Now, I'll be honest with you, mate. I'm a bit of a perv. Alright? I'm not a wrong one, but I fucking know what I like, you know? But you can't just turn up, can you, on the first night with a big bag of tools and say, plug that in, love, let's see where this fucking goes. Turns out she had her own bag of tools. She's fucking filthy. Now, this might also surprise you, right? Because I'm very aware of how I look and how I come across. I'm actually quite a romantic man. I'm quite in touch with my feminine side. I adore romance. What's your name, beautiful lady here? Kayla and Kane. Kayla, is Kane a romantic man? He is. Do you know what? I love that about you, fella, genuinely. A lot of blokes act all macho. I adore romance. My wife does not. I'll give you an example. We were being intimate, Kane, all right? I'm not going into the details, Alex, okay? But basically, mate, I was down the sharp end, yeah? Honestly, proper three-pronged attack. Finger, thumb, tongue, right old going, yeah? Honestly, putting a right shift in. It's like I plugged her in. She knows what I mean. She's been there. Well done, mate. Tongue action. But then from nowhere, right, from nowhere, fella. What's your name? From nowhere, mate. Yes. Yes. Now, us romantic men, right, ladies, we know that happens. Kane knows that happens. I'm not saying that to you, love, but it fucking happens. Now, because I'm a romantic man, I didn't want my wife to be embarrassed, right? So I looked up from where I was. And I saw the horror, mate, the horror in her eyes. Now, because I'm a romantic man, I've gone, darling, don't be embarrassed. It's just your body expressing pleasure at the treatment I am providing. Right? That, Alex, is romance. Okay? She said, no, that wasn't a fanny fart. You need to get out of there. I think there's a bit of luggage. She's hosting the show, by the way. My missus, she is hosting the show. Genuinely, I had someone complain about me, said that I was too crude. Can I just say, that joke about me being down the sharp end, Louise farting and following through, is actually a true story, okay? Want to deny that, sweetheart? Clearly, I'm the fucking victim in that little scenario. That's alright. I do adore that woman. I love it coming here. You can tell, people see what jokes are, people who laugh at stuff. It's just life. Right? In the UK, people get very pent up. The biggest trigger for people back home at the moment seems to be gender politics. Yeah, I can feel your arseholes clenching at the mention. Listen, we haven't got any kids. If you've got kids in here, I think it's tough, particularly younger kids. That cesspit is the internet, bombarding kids with stuff they shouldn't see, getting the wrong idea about love, sex and relationships, particularly at a time they might be curious about their sexuality. I think most of us, if we're honest, at a point in our life, we were curious about our sexuality. I did, mate. I mind admitting it. But in our day, it was different, wasn't it? You just stuck a toothbrush up your arse. If it wasn't for you, you put it back and you got on with your fucking life. Admittedly, we didn't have the vibrating toothbrush back then. It might have been different. And if anyone's offended by that, it was my toothbrush, I'm the fucking victim, right? Fuck's sake. Lou and I, how long have you two been together? How long? 1 year. Lou and I, a lockdown couple. We got together just after lockdown. We met out here actually in Australia in 2020. But we had our first Christmas during lockdown. Now, because we're both comics, money was very tight in the UK. It was a lot more open here. So I said to Lou, mate, I said, what do you want for Christmas? Now, we're all adults. She said, get something for the bedroom, right? Now, we all know the standard first item in the bedroom is bum beads, right? Bum beads is standard first, right? But because I had no money, I had to DIY it. Yeah, so basically, mate, bit of string, some pickled onions. As it was Christmas, I put a Brussels sprout on the end just for festive. If you're going to try that, defrost them. They need fucking defrosting. They soon work themselves out, to be fair. But, you're right, darling. I love it, you know. But can I just say this? I am an old bloke. I'm an old man, and people get very caught up about all the gender politics stuff, about how people want to identify. Don't waste your. Most of you people tonight are out with your little group of people, which, as you get older, you'll find this, Alex. As you get older, you weed the cunts out, and you just get your little tribe of people and stick with them tribe, and let anybody be whatever they want. Like this whole thing about men identifying as women, I'm 100% behind any man who wants to identify as a woman. I don't care what anybody says, right? And I'll have to explain this, Alex, right? But because we've just got World War III about to kick off, all right? When the Russians turn up and the boats ship out and someone shouts, women and children first, no one's stopping this pussy getting on board, so let's just get that out. Turn it to your own advantage. Right, I think I need to hand you back to my missus. Are you ready, Louise? She's not ready. She's not ready. Right, as I said, let's find this out. We haven't got any kids, Lou and I. Who has got kids? Give us a shout. Yeah. Who hasn't got kids? Okay. Okay, to the people with kids, can I say on behalf of Louise and myself and the people who just shouted who haven't got kids, can I just say to the parents this? You do love showing us photographs of your kids, alright? We could not give less of a fuck about those photographs. Couldn't give a fuck, right? Those people who haven't got kids, take this from me. Always have a photograph of you with you, because then you can play trumps with them. Right? Anyone gets a photo out of me now goes, oh look, here's my little David hanging out in the garden with his friend Sam. I go, oh that's nice. By the way, here's one of me hanging out the back of Louise in a hotel in Sydney. I'm a bald bloke, I went bald very young. Any other bald? Where's that? I can't see. People who are bald, does it bother you? No. The fucking woman over there, no. Bothers me. The medical advances we have made on this planet. Look at you sitting there with your fucking hair. Fucking hate you. I really hate that. But it does. 50 years ago, we put a man on the fucking moon, right? And you can't cure this. Why are we going to the moon? How's that going to benefit anyone in fucking Perth, right? Seriously, what are they trying to do? Meet aliens? Good luck with that. Every picture I see of an alien is fucking bald. Anyway. First conversation. We come in peace, can you cure baldness? No, well, fuck off, right? It's not fair. Right? So we become a woman, right? One of your lot, yeah? So you get your hand severed off in a bizarre accident. I don't know, maybe you got your hand in a charity shoe bin, right? Like you need any more fucking... They're very nice shoes, actually. Like you need any more shoes. Right? Well, you got your hand in the charity shoe bin, it snaps shut, severs your hand off, not a problem these days. They can sew new hands on. They did it here in Australia 4 years ago. Obviously, if it's a beautiful young lady like you, it's got to be the right hand, right? You're not going to put his fucking old man hand on it. It'd look weird, wouldn't it? Right? Although I suppose, if you're the kind of woman we hand in a charity shoe bin, they might be quite lonely. Yeah. Yeah, it might have been a while since you felt the touch of a man's hand. It doesn't matter. We'll go to Saudi Arabia, they'll have one that matches. Oh, is that the fucking law? I don't make the fucking rules up. Out there. Jesus, I just watched the football. Right, okay, are you ready to come back on, Louise? Yes, she is. Right, okay, listen. Oh, where the fuck are you going? Sit down, fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Actually, I didn't realise he was that big. You go where the fuck you want, mate. You do what you want. Just going to fucking comb his hair. Comb it. Okay, listen, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming out tonight. I will hand you back to my beautiful wife. I've been Eddie Brinson. I'll see you then.
Ladies and gentlemen, we travel halfway across the world for him to tell a room people that he shoved a toothbrush up his arse and that I farted in his face. So that's the... Right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you have voted. Oh yeah, you have voted in the novice arena. Oh my God, we've got 3 people that are going through to the semi-finals. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to hear who they are? We invite them onto the stage. Please put your hands together for Toria Baker, Jethro Gator, and Jack Smith. There's 4 people going through. Yes! Ooh, we ain't fucking about. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage your 4 finalists in this heat. Rory Lowe, Tamara Tula, Emo Rajok, and Nicky Valentine! Welcome them back to the stage if they are here. Here they come. You take your fucking time, Emo. There we go. $100 for you. $100 for you, Nicky. Give them you so much for being a brilliant audience. Give yourselves a round of applause. You've made tonight so brilliant. Is there anyone else coming up? No, have they gone? Oh, look at that. You're creaming it. Oh, bloody ebony and ivory here. Fucking hell. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been absolutely bloody brilliant. This competition is running for the next however few weeks. Please keep coming back because the acts you'll see them hopefully in the future go on to bigger and better things. You've seen Eddie Brinson, you've seen me, Lou Conran. Please keep coming back to the Comedy Lounge because it's the best comedy club. Thank you very much.
Alrighty, guys, that has been Heat 4? Heat 4 of the Comedy Comp. Well done, guys. Let's go to the amateurs. How are we, guys? What do you feel?
Super excited, super happy, super excited.
Super
I
excited.
cannot believe it. Yeah. Fuck yes.
No, awesome stuff, man. How about you, Jack?
Oh yeah, I'm stoked, man.
Stoked?
Yeah.
Went up there with nothing and you came out with everything, man.
I'm tripped and fucking fell into a bed of roses, I guess.
No, Talia?
I'm very shocked, actually, but very pleasantly surprised. This is good. Yeah, no,
Awesome work.
Fuck yeah. Oh, yay. I'm sorry.
Nikki, for the pro spot, what's going on?
I'm stoked, thanks.
Stoked?
Yeah,
Awesome
it was
stuff.
So fun.
Yeah, what do you think it was?
Before I went on, because I was having a little bit of a mentee bee backstage, and then I was like, do you know what, just go have fun, and that felt like the funnest delivery I've had in a while, so I just had fun.
Yeah, that's the key. Just have fun with it, roll the punches.
Yeah.
Sweet. We'll go to Emo and we'll cut this stream.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on?
What's up, my boy,
See
Dan?
the way he's
How you doing, bro?
Call him
You good?
Drake a mouthboy because he'd be slithering in. What's happening?
How are you, man? Oh, man, hey, awesome. Everyone gave it gave it the shot. It was awesome. I was nervous today, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was nervous because it's been a while since I competed, right? So like I was nervous, which was good because it actually keeps you in check. So
Yeah.
it's good to see that we made it to the finals or into the next phase
The
of it.
next
so.
phase, at least. Awesome stuff. Thank you, brother.
Thanks for having us. Hey,
Have a good one.
shout out to the Comedy Lounge.
Shout out to him. Lou, final words as our host.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks.
What do you think of all of our talent?
Oh my God, they're so talented. I could just see them all in the future, like going far and wide and that, all international. They're brilliant. Yeah, well done.
Yeah. Well, awesome, guys. This has been everything that we have from the Comedy Lounge, Perth, WA. That is Jane, the owner. She's the big boss. Thank you so much for coming down. If you just want to, I'm not holding the door. I mean, I will hold the door, but I'm not holding you up at the door. Terrible. Anyway, what is the time? I have to go MC a show in literally 10 minutes, run to the venue. Good night, enjoy yourself, and I'll see you next week. Have a good one.